No matter how it may seem, no one has control over your life except for you. This is not personal, financial, or life advice. We're just a couple of guys and an occasional guest talking out loud. Welcome to the What Are We Doing podcast.
We'll do it live.
Yo.
We'll do it live.
Yo.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yo.
Let me turn this off, man. We'll do it live.
Yo.
We're here. We'll do it live.
Another week, right?
What's going on? Another hour.
Gotta keep that same energy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's hear. Let's make it happen.
Keep that energy when you're recording, not when you off of recording.
Let's make
keep
it
that
happen.
energy when we do it live. Don't just have that energy talking all that talk. You're not tired. You wide awake, man. I see you.
Well, let's go. Let's go. Let's keep it pushing. What's up?
Where's your spinach? You ate your spinach?
Let's go.
Huh?
All right.
Your vegetables?
We good. What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining us in another
When
week
last time you ate fast food?
of the.
Huh?
What's up, everyone?
When last time you ate fast food?
The last time I ate fast food was last
Stop
week
eating that
sometime.
fast food. That's fast food. It make you gain weight fast. What's wrong with you, man? All right, now what's going on, guys? So it is December, officially December. Like last week was the 1st of December, but now it's like really December. Like it's really December.
That's facts.
Like, it's December. Bro,
2 more weeks till the year's up.
how do you feel about this year?
This year was a it was a up and down year. It was
Yeah,
another
same
up
for
and down
me.
year. Yeah,
Save me.
A lot
It was progression up and down though.
it was good. Yeah,
It wasn't up and down like last year.
This year, we're gonna do an end of the year recap next episode, or the last episode of the year.
Yeah,
So we're
let's do that
definitely
one.
gonna get into that, especially like exactly our ups and downs of this year. But if I'm just like a general summary of this year, I feel like this year of 2018, when I was 27, I found direction. Like I found where I want to go. Like I found what I want to do for the rest of my life, basically.
Yeah.
So I know the path, and now the end of the year, just kind of just dotting on my I's and crossing my T's and making sure everything's good.
Right.
So, yeah.
Now let's actually go more in detail with that because I mean, December's over. Well, December's almost over.
Yeah,
you know?
basically.
So a lot of people, they feel that they don't have enough time to hit their goals, hit their targets. Let's actually focus on ways on how, for the person who feel they can't hit their target, ways on how they actually can hit their target before the year is over.
The question's for me.
Okay, it wasn't a question, but okay.
I want to say that for ways that can hit your goals. Honestly, the year's over. Like if you didn't hit your goals, you break.
That's not true. It's not true though. It's not true.
If you didn't hit your goals, you break.
You got 2 weeks. Don't listen to that, guys. Listen. You got 2 weeks.
Don't listen to negative Nancy.
Nah, but he's being
honest
to an extent, you know, because you still have time.
Yes, you have 2 weeks.
But here's the thing, though. You have to be honest with yourself. If you know for a fact that these last 2 weeks, if you couldn't do it in a year, you got to be honest with yourself. What has to change drastically this very second for me to hit these goals, for me to hit these targets? If you want to do something like, let's say you've never made $10,000 and you want to make $10,000,
You're
like
not gonna make it in the next 2 weeks.
that's unrealistic. But if you want to do things that make it realistic, you have to really do something that's drastic. Like, what drastic thing can you do? And you have to stay on top of it, stay consistent to actually hit that. That's the only way it's gonna happen for you to hit those goals and targets.
Yeah, for what you're saying, the way I look at it is that if I can't, if for me to hit any goals right now, I can't think of a goal right now like, okay, I'm going to hit in the next 2 weeks. Those goals have to be premeditated.
Something that you didn't make, that you didn't hit yet.
And that I've been working on for half the year already.
Right.
And I'm so close. Okay, maybe I just have to do this. All right, so like a goal like I can say like, yo, I'm trying to hit before the year's over. It's passing my test, the Series 7 test. But that's not something that I woke up yesterday and it was like, yo, I got 2 weeks left. Let me knock out this Series 7.
Yeah.
This is something I've been working since July.
You can't wake
to
up,
do.
right?
Yeah.
You can't wake up and say, you know, I think I'm gonna try doing this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because what you're doing, you're not just giving yourself a ridiculous deadline. You're also giving yourself a mental limit that you're not gonna hit, and you know for a fact that you're not hitting it is gonna emotionally mess you up. Because let's say if I wake up and say, "Yeah, I need extra $10,000 this week,"
It's not.
it's not. If I've never done things to for me to get close towards that when it comes to like increasing my skills, increasing my mind, then like just waking up and saying I'm gonna make 10,000 this week, that's unrealistic.
Very unrealistic.
But let's say if you want to do
not impossible, just unrealistic.
Yeah, just unrealistic, right? It's possible. But again, you have to align yourself with certain strategic mental ways of thinking as well as actions to do so.
So yeah, so for me, like the way I spend this time of year, for me in my head, I'm thinking, yo, this year's over, this year's a wrap, I'm moving on to the next one. How I spend my like November and December, I spend those planning for next year. Like that's what I feel like the end of the year is for, and this time of the year is for. This time of the year is they'll make sure like you have your whole year lined up. And I don't know if I told you last year, I usually you can see my dream board right there. I usually write like, yo, what my goals for the year is. Last year around this time, I didn't write that down. The reason why I didn't write it down last year, because last year this time I felt that I was uninspired from myself, and I had no direction on where I really wanted to go. I was kind of in limbo, so I couldn't even see, like, instead of writing the normal down, yo, I want to break the 10K, the 100K mark, I want to do this, I want to do that. Those are all stuff like life missions that I want to do and accomplish. I really didn't have any like actual goals, like I want to do this. I just couldn't think of. So I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna wing it this year, but I'm just gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. Like I think like that we that's when we just started, let's try to start the podcast and stuff like that. So those were just stuff that I was like, okay, let me just try to do those stuff and then see where it ends me up in the year.
Right, but now you have a better direction.
So now I have a better direction. So now I'm excited. Like I know I'm going to write down a lot of stuff in 2019 just because I know, like, yo, I know exactly where I want to go from here on out.
Right, because the main thing is direction.
Exactly.
You know, and I want people to take that into effect as well. Like, it's not just a target; it's the direction of how to hit your target. Like saying that you want to make this much money, saying that you want to lose this much weight. You can't just do that just by waking up and saying, hey, let me do this. You have to have a direction that's going to push you towards getting it.
Dreams turn real when you turn them into goals.
Yeah. Bam. Also, when you put the action into getting them.
Yep.
A goal can just, honestly, a goal is just bullshit until you actually do something about it to get it.
Nah, dream is bullshit until you make goals.
What the hell is the difference?
A dream is something that you're just thinking about. A goal is actual taking steps towards it.
Why is it different, though?
Because goals are stuff you're aligning yourself with.
You don't think goals are a dream?
Nah, I think the goals are stuff that you use to accomplish your dreams. You set goals to accomplish your dreams.
I never really believed in a dream. I believe in a goal.
Yeah, because dreams are bullshit. That's why you never.
I think goals are bullshit until you actually put the actions to get towards it.
But you hit certain goals in your life to get to the goal. You set goals. You're setting goals. Dreams, you don't set dreams. You set goals. You set goals to attain your dreams. Goals are the steps you're taking towards your dreams. You have to hit this goal, this goal, this goal, this goal,
I think
this
it's
goal.
Bullshit.
So what do you believe in? Putting in the work.
I mean, yeah, it's targets, though.
Targets
That's
and
why I
goals are the
kept
same
saying
thing.
target.
Oh, I think targets or goals are pretty much the same thing. Like you're aiming at a target, you're shooting a goal.
Everyone has like, oh, my dream or my goal is to...
Yeah, I don't...
What's everyone's favorite goal? Buy their mother a house and then... They want to live in a mansion, all this stuff. Like that's their goal, but that's also like a dream. Because if you're not putting yourself in the right direction towards hitting it, then what is it?
But you I think you answered your own question. You said it's a goals, but it's just a dream because you're not doing the work. It's a dream if you're not. If I'm just sitting here laying in bed every day and saying, yo, I want to buy my mom a new house. I'm just saying, that's just I'm just dreaming. If I'm sitting here in bed saying, yo, I want to make $100,000 next year, and I'm sitting in bed watching TV, I'm dreaming about those stuff. If I'm watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians and I'm like, yo, I want to live their lifestyle, I'm dreaming about it. But once I actually get out my bed and start making like planning or making actual goals, like that's like, yo, I'm setting goals to reach this dream. That's my philosophy on it.
To each his own.
To each your own. I guess we're gonna end it like that.
I think both dreams and goals are bullshit. I think it's more of a target. Because everyone, and the thing is, I mean, it's how I was growing up too.
Target and goal is the same thing.
But I don't think so.
You have to think about it, 'cause in sports, right?
This is my target. Like let's say in sports, right?
Yeah.
What's your target? No, I was piggybacking.
I didn't even say my thoughts. How you gonna piggyback?
Piggyback off the sport idea. So, all right, what's your target? My target is to come out and beat this team. What's your goal? My goal is to come out and beat this team. You think that's the same thing?
Nah, I was gonna take it a different way with target and goals.
Let me hear you out.
Target. Say you're.
We're not talking about the store.
Yo, I don't want to talk about this anymore, bro. Target when you say you're doing like you're shooting a bow and arrow, right? Boom, you're trying to hit your target. Say you're playing soccer, you're trying to score a goal. What are those two things doing? Accomplishing, giving you points, pushing you towards winning the actual game. So if you think about targets and you think about goals, they're both the same things that you're hitting and you're shooting for to reach a certain place in your life, to accomplish your dream of winning the championships.
Yeah, the actual definition.
Oh, boom.
Yeah, I see it. The result or achievement towards which effort.
Hold on, what's that? Sorry. What? The goal for that's target or goal?
Goal.
Okay, goal. Okay, shoot.
The result or achievement toward which effort is directed, aim, ended.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first one. The second one, the terminal point in a race. Third one, a pole line. No, we don't need that one.
And what's target, real quick?
Hold on, let me finish. The act of throwing, score made, area basket. Okay, target. Target, an object usually marked with concrete circles to be aimed or no. Any object used for this purpose. Anything fired at. Mm-hmm. A goal to be reached.
Yeah, that's definition.
A
goal to be reached. All right, so I stand correct.
Not really. It's a goal to be reached. Target is a goal. Okay, because a goal to be reached.
Yeah,
okay, all right. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, so I mean, so for the end of the year,
pretty much like it's a recap of what didn't you get done? What are you like close to hitting? That's really what the end of the year is for.
Everything led me to what I'm close to getting hidden is my Series 7. That's right. Legit. That's all I have going on in my life. That's like legit that I have all going on. It's just hitting that Series 7.
Yeah, I need another 20.
Huh?
I need another 20 number.
Which is, for me is not realistic to hit another 20 right now. Like I'm not
pushing it. For me,
I'm
it's
almost
pushing
not making no income right now besides driving a little here and there, and even just driving a little bit. That is like.
But then you
so
have
slow.
money that's going to be coming in for the beginning of next year. You're not adding that towards it? Oh,
what
no,
money?
because from your friends. Can I talk about that or no?
Yeah, you can talk about that, but I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if you have money coming in that I don't know about.
No, I mean, I don't. I'm trying to like talk like code because I don't know what I'm able to say on.
I don't know what you're trying to say either. Nah, he's giving me the eye, like, and I'm like, nah, I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna let it go because I don't want to say certain things.
Nah, I really don't have money coming in next year. Then not that I know of.
You told me for next year.
What, after I pass my Series 7, or after I pass it, then yeah, money will be coming in. But right now, no money. I'm talking about this year. I'm talking about the last 2 weeks we have.
Yeah, I'm talking about I think you said some clients. And you can't get
yeah. But I have to pass my Series 7, so that's why I said rest of the
got it.
The rest of now is just worrying about that goal right there. That's pretty much it. And then I do have another test after this called 66 that I have to, but that shouldn't be that crazy. Mm-hmm. And then yeah, so that's my only 2 things that I got to work on right now just to take myself. And then once I finish that, I feel like of March, but when March comes the next year. Like my years, and that's the thing, new year, all that bullshit, like, oh, New Year's, I'm going to start fresh. That's all bullshit too, just because I'm not.
Listen.
Hold on. That's all bullshit because I don't see years. The same weeks, like I work, and I don't see different weeks. Like the week for me doesn't make marks for anything. Like it's just I take stuff day by day. So like the start of the new week, even though I might post it like, yo, everybody, it's a new week, new year, yada yada yada, new month, it's all rolling over to me. Like nothing separates these days, these weeks. It doesn't separate in my head psychologically. It's just me continuously working. So the goals that I have, I should all be finished by March. Is by March of next year, I should be in a totally different space where I can start planning way different than I am right now. That's why it's so hard for me to plan in to like the summertime or to the winter time of next year, because I have to finish this step in my life right now. And once I finish that step, then I can kind of be like, okay, let me start planning. Now that I have all these stuff out the way, let me start planning ahead now. Like, let me take it from here and see what I'm going to do with it. You worded it completely
wrong. Before I actually correct that, all right. So when it comes to like as you said, like the new year, new me, all this stuff, what really stops people from hitting their goals is fear. Like the same shit you were doing in 2016, 2017, 2018, and come 2019, you're gonna continue doing it because of fear. You're letting fear stop you from doing a change. You're letting fear stop you from making a sacrifice. You're letting fear stop you from actually taking time off to focus on what do you actually want to do, how are you really going to move forward with it, what skills you need to acquire, what type of mindset you need to grow into. You're letting fear stop you from doing that. And there's no reason to do that because, again, same shit's gonna continue happening. You're gonna live this life of same shit, different day. You're gonna live this life of new year, new me. That's bullshit. It's not a new year, new me. It's a new year. But if you're not acquiring the skills to make it a better version of yourself, putting the actions in to make it a better version of yourself, you're bullshitting yourself.
All right. So what do you do for stuff that you haven't done?
I want to get into you now about what you have said.
Nah. We're on you now.
Let's finish that over and then go. All right. So I think you worded it completely wrong. Like I think you're gonna have people think that you don't plan, you only focus on right now, and you don't. I know you don't. Like what you do is you have like let's say I'm planning for ABC, right? Now C is the third part of that.
C is the quote unquote dream that we're planning for.
No, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about like let's say quarter, like ABC, right? Yeah. C is the third part. You want to have all right. Let me get done with A before I can go to B. You didn't say it like that. You said ABC, but I'm not thinking about anything. I just want to think about.
I can't think for me right now. I can't think about B or C because
But that's on your list.
If I don't, it's on my list, but I can't think about it right now.
That's what I'm saying because you didn't make it seem as if is that.
Okay, yeah,
that's what I said. Yeah,
it's on my list, but it's not even important right now because I can't get to B and C.
You want to finish off A first.
It's not you want to. I have no choice but to finish off A.
That's the way you should go about doing it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to correct you because you made it seem as if like B and C is not on your list at all.
Oh no, it's definitely on my list.
Right.
But just
I know.
It's just like it's just dreams right now because I can't hit it without doing A.
Yeah,
exactly.
All right, now what you said about me?
When you talk about fear. When you talk about fear, what are some stuff that you do to say like, yo, I haven't done this yet, but you know what? I'm probably a little scared, but let me just do it. Or if that even happens.
It does happen.
Okay,
yeah, that's a great question because a lot of people feel that it doesn't happen to me. And it does happen, but you have to, what I like to do is I write so much things in my notes. So I just like to, I go in my notes and sometimes it's like scroll. And a lot of time, things that I've posted like years ago, even months ago, I just go to it and just write down, why do I want to go about doing this? Like what is my reason for where I'm at right now? If I surpass this, what was the reason for me to surpass this? What's in my head that I want to surpass this? And once I have that set, it's like, all right, let me actually go forth and push past it. A lot of times I don't pass it. I get to it and sometimes it knocks me down, but to get back up, I remember like why did I want to continue going in the first place? And a lot of it's just written down. Let's go read it over and get my mind back on track.
I agree with that. It's just like writing it down. The same thing when I do consultations with my clients. It's just like, yo, you have all these goals that you want to hit, but it's crazy to think about it. It's just like, yo, say I do like where do you want to be in 5 years? How much money do you want to have in your bank account in 5 years, right? Say somebody says I want to have 30,000. If I just throw out that number, it's just like, fuck, how am I gonna have 30,000 in my bank account? But if you can say like, yo, let's plan towards, I don't know what the hell is so funny. Let's plan towards. Just keep your thoughts to yourself right now.
Oh, it's so true because like people throw these crazy numbers out, and then like, how do you go about doing that?
That's the biggest thing. People always say, I want to do this. It's gonna be hard saving yourself to 30,000. But it's just like, yo, if you have no plan, you're assed out. Like we say, we have no plan, you plan to fail. Like that's so true. If you have no plan, you're gonna be overwhelmed. And even when it comes to like money, if I want to have all these plans, but I'm not budgeting it down, like A, B, and C, like you just talked about. If I don't have A written down, yo, I need to spend this, pay these bills. I want to save this. I want to invest this. I want to give this money to this person, to buy this with that, buy food with that. If you don't have that written down every single month, when you get that paycheck, that money's just gonna go all over the place, and then at the end of your month is gonna be like, yo, the biggest thing when I do a consultation is after I do like a huge budget, and like I try to budget down to as much as possible. The biggest thing is when we get to the end of the budgeting and we see how much money they're making a month and how much money they're spending a month, and then after you have like $700 left, and I'm like, all right, so what do you do with the $700? They're like, yo, I've never seen that $700 in my life. Like, I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know what I do it from, because if you don't have a plan, you're screwed. You're gonna just start spending this money here and there.
That's true.
So that's super.
It's actually important why you have to pay attention to your finances,
super
like over
important.
and over. You don't want to have it. If you have like an extra $100 in your account, your wallet, and you have no idea where that came from, you're not paying attention.
Yeah, that's super true. It's got to get down to the penny. of
Seriously.
what you're spending. Yo, that's
That's
true.
ain't no joke. If you spend $5.31, don't just write $5.
Yo, there's a YouTube video that I was watching, and it was like comparing like somebody in the lower class who makes like $20,000 a year, somebody in the middle class. I think they were making around like 70 or something like that a year, and then somebody who was making like maybe like over a $250,000 a year. And they were just saying how it wasn't a YouTube video. I'm lying. It was actual a book that I read somewhere. Me and my sister read. I think it was like a article or something, and they were just saying one of the questions they were asking everybody is, do you have a plan with your money? And everybody, when it got like the lowest person was like, no, I don't have a plan. I'm just trying to pay my bills. The second person was like, yeah, I have a plan with something, but if something comes up. And the most successful person was there. They were like, yo, I know down to the penny where every single of my cent is going. Yeah,
so
I know
true.
I have this money for this money for that. And people think that
even us when my fault. Keep
even
going.
people think that like, yo, I'm not gonna have no money to live my life or anything like that if I'm saving, if I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I feel like that's the most important for me. If you're not comfortable, then, and if you're not having fun in life and doing what you want to do now, you're not going to want to save for the future. So you still have to allocate in money that's like, yo, fun money or like money that I want to do stuff with. And it also, you have to figure, you have to start saving. You have to start saving towards investing or saving towards whatever you want to do in life. Because if you don't plan now, you're assed out. Like you're dead ass assed out.
Wise words from Kadeem.
Kadeem.
I like that.
So yeah, we'll roll with it. We'll roll different now.
Financial District Dean.
So
that's ill, man. Financial District Dean.
Fried eye.
Right. I like that.
So So
give us some tips, man. Throw some financial tips out there.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Like, let us know what tips you have for us for finance.
No, I mean for you.
For me?
Yeah, throw some tips out here.
Oh, for me, you want me to give tips?
Yeah, give them some free tips. Give like little quick strategies to get their
basic strategies
together.
Basic strategies is start planning. Boom. You can't do anything without a plan. If you don't plan, you're assed out. Basically, it's good. If you don't plan, you're assed out. So the first thing is plan, and you have to know your goals. Like, learn your goals. What do you want? And you can't think about goals. What I want. You have to think about your end goals. For me, even before I was like in a finance and everything like that, when I thought about my goals, I always used to start from when I was like 80. Like that's expectation of life. Like that's your life expectation. So I start from there and I try to work myself back. Yo, am I going to be good when I'm 80? Am I going to be good when I'm 70, 60, 50, 40? And I always thought that I'm going to plan for my future so far ahead. And then once I know when I make it to 80, I'm good with, I don't have to rely on anybody. Then I'm going to make sure I'm good when I'm 70. Now I want to make sure I'm good when I'm 60 and then 40 and then 30. And I feel like by the time I get to 30, I should be in my 30s. And that's when I feel like my life will be like, yo, like I'm living the ultimate dream right now because I know the rest of my life is set and I'm living for now basically. So that's kind of my plan towards budgeting. Save a penny a day. If you're saving the penny, save something. Like, save something towards your future. Because if you don't save anything towards your future, when the future comes, and the future is coming, you're going to be assed out. And then you have to realize that if you start, it's somebody that saves from their 20 to 25. Say you put a $5,000 down away a year from your 20 to 25, and then you never invest another penny again until you're 55. And then somebody starts at the age of 30 and invests from 30 to 55, $5,000 a year. The person who started investing earlier and then stopped investing will have more money at the end of retirement through the power of compounding. So if you're listening to this and you haven't started investing yet, hit me up. Start investing and start doing something towards your money, because you can't save your way to like retirement. Your 401k is not going to be enough to retirement. Your 403b is not going to be enough to retirement.
My 401k is not enough.
those all are not going to be enough. So if you want to start, and right now I feel like it's the perfect time. I'm doing a lot of consultations right now. It's the perfect time because you're starting your new year. So if you want to start your new year off right, like I said, go into New Year planning. Spend your November and December planning. And I think from here on out, November and December are probably going to be like my months that I push like free consultations and things of that nature going on and for the future, just because to get everybody's on the right path basically. And I also want to Anika, we had her on. She mentioned, but she moved to Texas now, so we can't even do it anymore. But she mentioned about doing like a dream board class. That's what me and I did. That we
could do that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm gonna hit her up, and I'm telling you we're still her idea, and then a dream board class, and then I think that's dope too, because I feel like that helps me out in the mornings, waking up and like, yo, let's get to work.
Not just a dream board. How would you go about a dream board class though?
Dream board, vision board, we would just
we just come together and create a dream board.
Yeah, we would buy like probably like a board like that for everybody, buy the materials and everything, get Mad magazines, and just
I see what you're saying. Okay.
And just charge people like whatever the supplies cost us, and be like, yo, we're just gonna and yo, let's kind of put it all together, like
do it correctly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
and it's best when you have others, because now you're really keeping yourself accountable, because you don't want to like you have other people right here doing.
That's what I wanted to do too. Like the last episode of this year, let's share one of our dreams with the audience, and then every week we're gonna update on that one dream, and then like kind of see not one dream but one goal that we have for the new year, and we're gonna keep everybody updated on what we did this week to accomplish that goal and how close are we getting from that goal.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm thinking about what goal I'm gonna share.
Cool. You have like 2 weeks to think of it. So
no, I got which one. I'm not sharing money. That's what I was gonna share.
Oh no. I think it's gonna be, for me, it might be something materialistic.
Yeah, mine would be.
No, don't say that. Don't say it yet. For me, it might be something materialistic.
I know what you're
I don't know. I don't know yet.
You think you want to share that?
What? I don't know yet.
I
don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna see what all my goals are, and then I'm gonna pick one that I want to share every single year, and then every single week, and then we'll keep updating. And then we're gonna probably try the same thing from you guys too. We're gonna ask you one goal, and then we're all gonna keep each other accountable.
Updated. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I think we're gonna make that happen. Tell me about it. I think that's it. Yeah. I was gonna say I'm heading out to the fight right now. So best of luck. We didn't mention in the last episode, slipped my mind because we just had so many other topics to discuss.
He knocked him out in the third round. Let's just
third round knockout. We gonna see.
Let's be honest. Come on.
So we're heading out. I'm heading out right there in a couple of hours. I'm about to start getting ready right after this episode. That's why we're cutting it kind of short, because I'm about to getting ready to head out. But boom. That's it. Oh yeah, so everybody, we appreciate you for supporting us. We appreciate you for reaching out. Let's finish off the year strong. Let's hit our goals. Let's make it happen. And you can follow me at Way Too Irrational. You can follow Hansome at HansomeKelly_. And you can follow us on our page at What Are We Doing PC. And you can email us at whatarewedoingpc@gmail.com. And you can leave us the quote.
Big part of wealth is doing what's financially smart, whether it's cool or not.
Bam, yo, are we allowed to get in like another decision after this?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna talk about something else on the next podcast. I'll write it down.
You gotta write it down.
Yeah. I'll see y'all later next one.